Nu heb je de omstelling, toch?
Ja.
Ja, en als ik hem nu los doe?
Ja, dat scheelt echt wel.
Dus het is natuurlijk heel extreem sterk en eigenlijk is dat een beetje te. Veel te sterk. Het is leuk om te.
This is a lumberjack tenon cutter used by the U.S. Forest Service. Let me show you how it works. Chalk up a lodge pole 3 to 4 inches in the vise. Trim any remaining branches flush to the base. Use a draw knife to strip the bark. Whenever you're using logs for furniture or for structural items, you should always strip the bark because it attracts insects. The timberjack mortise cutter requires a very powerful drill. How it works is as it spins, these tool steel blades cut just like a giant pencil sharpener. Here are the shavings. One continuous piece. And that's how the U.S. Forest Service cuts a tenon out of a lodge pole.
So finally an excuse to actually use this little water pump from Milwaukee right here. It's got a little on-off switch right there on it, a little battery indicator, and then down on this end it's got a little pump deal. Well, we've got a hole in this horse tank, so we're going to go ahead and give it a go pumping this thing out. And all you do is just flip this switch, and just like that, check that out. We can get right down in there. This thing actually puts out a heck of a lot of pressure. I've got a 6 amp hour battery on there, a little M12. But look at that. I bet that's shooting 6 feet out of this tank right here. So we're going to pull it down and repair a hole that's right over there in it and then get this thing refilled.
Ain't going nowhere. So here's the benefit of pre-assembled window trims. We can just set them right around the window. Did this all in the beauty of the shop. Make sure that we've got the proper spacing. We're gonna tack these up. Pass load. Perfect joint every time. You guys know how much I love the triple hammer. Literally, you can watch all my videos and I've always probably got one on my bags or I'm using it. And this showcases how capable it is at putting 12-inch GRKs with no pre-drilled holes straight through 6x6 cedar. And yeah, I mean, it's cedar, it's not white oak or something. But this test is just to show you the difference between an impact and using a premium drill driver. Check this out, it's absolutely amazing. And the good thing is these new drills have that anti-kickback technology so you won't break your wrist like you would with the old drills. Spring clamp pliers, locking. Can you lock it on there? Rotates with. You're all set. Let it go.
So I have this wonderful piece of walnut behind our couch as a shelf. The only problem is being able to plug in anything that's behind the couch. So what I did was went onto Amazon and I found this awesome $20 pop-up charger that'll help us so that we don't have to reach behind the couch anymore. I went over to my local Lowe's and found this Lennox 3 1/4 inch hole saw, which is the perfect size for what this is. First things first, we got to figure out where we're going to put this. Because walnut is a little bit of a harder board, it took me a little longer to drill through it, so I kind of skipped that part. Next, we got to clean up all the sawdust so that I don't get in trouble by the missus. Next up, we feed the cord through, we put the whole mechanism through, and then there's this nifty little collar that'll tighten it against the bottom. Once installed and tightened, you push out the outer ring, you pull it up, and voila, you get 3 outlets and 2 USB ports, and all you gotta do is push it back down and it'll be flush. The blue light is the indicator showing that it's getting power, so now we'll plug in the iPad, and bam!